Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena, I'm trying out a little hybrid deck that I've been playing with off and on, and some of the cards are rotating soon, so I want to show them before they're gone for good. Sort of a last hurrah for dinosaurs, but a little different twist. We've got the dinosaur package with Marauding Raptor, Ripjaw Raptor, Regisaur Alpha, and Galta, all the main attractions of Jurassic Park, along with Commune with Dinosaurs to help dig for them. The twist on the archetype is that we're running Dreadhorde Arcanist. Dreadhorde Arcanist, the zombie wizard, has Trample for a 1/3 for some reason. And whenever the Dreadhorde Arcanist attacks, you may cast an instant or sorcery card with converted mana cost less than or equal to the power from the graveyard without paying the mana cost. If it would go back to the graveyard, exile it instead. You've seen this card in the likes of Feather decks. You might have seen some Dreadhorde Red decks here and there. This version takes advantage of the fact that Dreadhorde Arcanist can cast Adventurous Impulse and Commune with the Dinosaurs. So if our deck is doing what it's supposed to be doing, Dreadhorde attacks, well, we cast like Adventurous Impulse, get a Dreadhorde, play a Dreadhorde, actually untap with the Dreadhorde, asking a lot, I know. And then attack with the Dreadhorde to cast Adventurous Impulses and Commune with the Dinosaurs twice, digging through our deck and putting together our dinosaur package more consistently. Also letting us get away with playing 20 lands instead of what a deck like this should have, probably 24, something like that. But with 8 of these cards that can also fetch lands, I think we can get away with it. You just use your first one to get a land and your second one to get the dinosaur. Yay! Also, we have Reckless Rage and Shock as 1-mana spells that can deal with the opponent's creatures and be flashed back by the Arcanist. Reckless Rage goes particularly well with Ripjaw Raptor because you get to draw a card, and with Gruul Spellbreaker because on your turn you have Hexproof. Finally, a card I try in the deck, and I've liked this card but never been able to make it do the best things, and it's rotating soon, but this deck helps it out a little. Deeproot Champion. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a counter on the champion. That includes when you flashback cards with the Arcanist. So, if things are going well, we impulse into an Arcanist, play a turn 2 Arcanist, turn 3, we play a Deeproot Champion, attack with the Arcanist, cast the Impulse again, put a counter on our champion, play a land, cast the Impulse, cast another Impulse, Commune, Shock something, put another counter on the champion, and go from there. So, trying to give the Deeproot Champion some time to shine. They hired a merfolk to watch the dinosaurs at the park, and they put a wizard in charge. What madness is this? All right, I hope that you enjoy the deck in the games, and let's go get them. This hand needs a red source very much, but perhaps Adventurous Impulse will find it for us, and if so, it's off to the races with all the parts of our deck, so let's rock and roll. So, Impulse, red source, did it. Let's take the one that doesn't shock us when it enters the battlefield. Have an Impulse in the graveyard ready to roll with our Arcanist. We have 2 Arcanists, which is kind of interesting. For red. That is also kind of interesting, but I think what we do here is get the Arcanist down. The other option is to try to get an early Ripjaw Raptor down and go for power. Up against the Flyers deck, you sort of need to go really fast, but having an active Arcanist if we draw spells is very good. This is tough. Playing the Raptor also takes the Deeproot Champion off the board as an option for later. I'm going to lead on the Arcanist. It was a tough decision. We can do Raptor into Arcanist next turn since we drew another red source. What a... I'm very annoyed. I am very, very annoyed. What the hell are you doing here? What the hell is going on? I had a plan. It was gonna be awesome. Alright. Well, I can throw down a Deeproot Champion and hold up a Reckless Rage. I don't know what my opponent's even doing. This is so weird. I could go for a Marauding Raptor too, and play the Arcanist as planned, but it's not like the Arcanist is going to fling many things against the Ashiok. So let's get the Deeproot Champion out of our hand. There isn't a point to the attack, but we can just see what our opponent does. They might not block. There isn't anything to lose on the attack either. And yeah, the protection from red means the damage is reduced to 0. So it's a free block for the opponent. Ashiok? Alright. Eagle has landed. We want to time our Reckless Rage for after the Ashiok resolves, otherwise we lose the Reckless Rage. And even casting the Rage again can be a nice trigger. So now here we go. Let's see if we can draw the opponent into an attack with this Drake. No, we cannot. I am so annoyed. Alright. Just trying to play a friendly little red deck. Let's see if we can kill this. Grow the champion. Now, we are going to cast Reckless Rage if we can. I don't know if we can. Can't be targeted, right? So I don't think I can even flash the Rage back. It would be nice because I could draw a card, but it's going to get exiled anyway by the Ashiok, so we may as well do something with it. No other spells to play anyway. I want to play you. Oh well. Get that damage in. Get that raptor going. Green creatures over red creatures now. What the hell, man? Alright, can I draw a spell to take some advantage of this, since any spell I draw I can still recast with the Arcanist on my turn. That's a spell. That's a spell. What can we hit? We hit a raptor. That's lovely. Alright, let's get in there. Not with the Deeproot Champion. Let's pull you back. I don't like attacking Ashiok. There's just not much point to attacking Ashiok. I'm not concerned about my deck. That's silly. But yeah, let's keep these coming. Let's cast the Impulse again. The Kefnet gets to eat the... Kefnet does get to eat the Arcanist, but we have a backup. And now we have a Regisaur Alpha. Alpha Boy. Take 4 instead of letting me draw a card. Sure. Alright, play you. Play backup Arcanist. I don't think my opponent's going to have a sweeper when they're already playing out a lot of creatures. They're an odd creature Ashiok deck. I don't know what to say. I'm so confused. It hurts my brain. Anybody want to mingle? Oh my. What is happening? Rally the wings? Probably. How do we not walk into that like an idiot? 1 mana short of playing this and the Galta. We can play this and the Galta, which is pretty great. Let's see what happens. The opponent knows about the Alpha, though. If these untap, this is a 3, this is a 6. They don't have lifelink. And we do sort of need to get the card out of our opponent's hand. And if we have the Alpha on the board, the Galta's hasty next turn. Yeah, let's do it. If the opponent wants to block the Arcanists, they've kind of done their job, and it's not going to get a lot better for them. If they block the Ripjaw Raptor, I draw a card. They only get to take out kind of 2 things. The Drake would get to take out the Raptor, which I hate. So we might just avoid that. Blocking the Ripjaw draws me a card. Could get eaten by the Kefnet. But we do want to get the wings out of the way. I just don't want to lose the Marauding Raptor, I don't think. So I think if I attack with these, I'm going to lose the Ripjaw and draw a card, and I'm going to lose this dinosaur, I think, and the opponent takes 6, and I'm cool with that. Block. Interesting. So still not willing to trade the Drake, and willing to take more damage, and not willing to let me draw cards. So that went even better than I expected. Let's see if the opponent can turn it up a notch here for this crucial turn. They're going to need some better cards. Ashiok, now's me. The voice lines annoy me so much. Maybe you enjoyed the bad lip syncing there, maybe not. But now the opponent is bouncing. They had their Drake, they had their Ashiok, both cards that seem like they hose our strategy, but they still weren't able to get there. We've got the Impulse, the Rage, a Spellbreaker, or Ripjaw. We'll keep it. Hopefully Impulse can find us one of our 2-drops like Dreadhorde, Arcanist, or the Marauding Raptor. I guess I'll take the Deeproot Champion, although it's far from great here. Maybe I should just take the Ghalta instead. It's kind of greedy. It's very greedy. We'll take the Champ. Champ is definitely the worst of the 2-drops we could stumble into. Duress taking our Reckless Rage away. Don't let me play Magic. I might hurt you if I play Magic. Eternal Taskmaster. Get stuff out of the graveyard. Well, there you go, but we're not playing it yet. So, Shock, Spell Break. Hey everybody, it's time for a spell break. Let's go Haste. Smash, smash. Let's schmork them. Let's show them who attacks. Alright, now the Taskmaster's hanging back. We could take the Taskmaster out in Reckless Rage. I think it's better to play our Ripjaw Raptor. And we could offer the trade with the Reaper. I guess I would take that. The idea here, the opponent takes 2 damage. They do draw a card, which isn't great for us, but we get that thing off the board, so we're free to kill other things, which is important. Now, don't mess with my Raptor. Alright, Dreadshade. There's a card you don't see too much. We'll play out the second Deeproot Champion, which is a fine draw here. We'll knock the Reckless Rage on the Dreadshade. It'll grow both of our champs. Draw us an extra card, making up for the value we lost to the Midnight Reaper. And look at this. Look at that top deck. I think we're going to just go as aggressive as possible here, rather than trying to point our Rage at an optimal creature. We'll just make this play and get in there, as the board has become overwhelming. So let's see how the opponent answers. Vraska's Contempt on Ripjaw Raptor will slow the pain just a little. Land off the top is not ideal, but the champions do get the opponent to 3, and Dreadhorde Arcanist threatens to be another removal spell. Let's hold this. The opponent showed a Duress. They may have some other discard card they wish to prioritize. Hello. That's not good enough. The opponent's at 3. So it looks like by the hair on our chinny chin chin we get in there. And Commune with Dinosaurs for the BM might find us a Regisaur Alpha or something. Ooh, the mostly mono red hand. Can we draw a green source? Let's give it a shot. Let's find out. I like to keep risky hands. What can I say? I've got a little bit of a gambler in my system. Not a big one. I'm mostly conservative by nature, but when it comes to drawing land, I hate feeling like I have to mulligan to get optimal land. I think the deck should occasionally hand it to me. One of those people who wants a handout. One of those bad people. Just kidding. So, Raptor or Arcanist? Arcanist or Raptor? Well, if we play Raptor first, the next turn we can play Arcanist and Reckless Rage, because this will only cost 1. And both play around Shock, which is nice. One of the very regular cards in any red deck. We run it ourselves. So the next turn's crucial. If we hit that green source, all is good according to plan. If we miss that green source, gets into danger mode. Oh, so rude. Ooh, all right. Well, we still have a play. We're over here fighting it out. Mountain. Got something else? What you got? Winged Words. Okay. For full price. Some Is It Control deck. Maybe has some Drakes. The Green Source. Okay. So we could Spellbreaker Schmork, but I like getting value. Do you like value? I like value. So we're going to play Commune with the Dinosaurs, attack with Arcanist, and play Commune with the Dinosaurs. So, ooh, I can play you this turn. Let's do it. I'll get another green source off my other Commune. Trust me, it's all according to plan. We're going to have to remember to carefully play around the shock when we use our Reckless Rage. Oh, 2 Communes, 1 mana. Wow, no other green source there. Wow. That was an all-spell Commune right there. Other Raptor. Let's party. Yeah, your shock don't kill much. I got a lot of 3 toughness going on here. Blanking shock is one of the best feelings in the current Magic meta. You just don't let. No, you're never going to shock my thing and kill it. You'll have to commit 2 shocks, or shock and something else. I know. We're all sad about this. Me especially. I can't even say it with a straight face. Entrancing Melody, steal yo Raptor. And have the mana open for shock, which makes the Reckless Rage pretty bad. That's not good. That's not okay. So if we play a Reckless Rage here, then shock, Arcanist dies. Can't have that. We can play Gruul Spellbreaker, and then possibly next turn the Reckless Rage and the Spellbreaker team up, because remember Spellbreaker has hexproof on my turn. That's good. Here's the greedy play. And I am greedy. Commune with Dinosaurs, and Commune with Dinosaurs, and get the green source, and then play the Spellbreaker. The other thing is I can attack with the Arcanist to recommune. If the opponent blocks, there's our green source. If the opponent blocks with the Marauding Raptor, and then throws the shock at the Arcanist, we can respond with a Reckless Rage, also taking out the Raptor. That's not bad. So let's do it. That way at least we get, I mean, they got to use their shock, but we get the Raptor away from them, which, who knows? Could be reducing the cost of a Sphinxy that they have. That wouldn't be good. Again. So, extra land or extra Ripjaw? I don't know. With the way this game is going, I don't think I'm going to play out my whole hand anyway, so I think more land makes more sense. I think doubling down on just making sure we can curve out the rest of the way and have a lot of options is more important than another monster. But we'll see. If I lose because I flood out, it's on yours truly. Alright, let this damage happen. A smart player will save the shock. They will save it till the end step. They will make me commit to other plays. Oops. So, there you go. But it's okay. It's still a good trade for them. It's just if I had committed to a Spellbreaker and then they shock it, they get to keep their Raptor. Now then, if I'm leveling the opponent, I don't commit to the Spellbreaker, and we end up in the exact same place anyway. Isn't Magic weird? Chemister's Insight. Draw 2 on main phase. Tells us the opponent has a bunch of spells, but they don't have great ways to use them, and they want to hit that land drop. which might imply Thousand Year Storm. Yeah, I could see a Thousand Year Storm deck going on here. So, Regisaur Alpha, and then double Spellbreaker hasty next turn, just a lot of haste. Just haste it up. Let's do it. Maybe they have a lightning strike? Roar! Welcome to Jurassic Park. What do they got in there? King Kong? Here they come. Oh yeah. You know you're here for those references. Fight with fire. Down goes Alpha Boy. Feels bad. Yeah, this will turn into a grind. Starting to wish I had an extra Ripjaw. There's a Lightning Strike. Maybe it's a repeated Reverberation deck. We saw that earlier this year on my channel. Actually, just like a week ago. When I say earlier this year, I'm probably overstating it a bit. All right, let's keep it coming. Let's bring the pain. Haste. Get in there and get in there fast. I could play around Lightning Strike, but our opponent already showed us Lava Coil too, and Fight with Fire. So playing around specific removal is really hard now. They have all the flavors of the rainbow in the red burn spells. Or the red damage spells, I should say. Burn spells go face. Speaking of face, how you doing? You're down to 10. Girl Spellbreaker, don't miss Arm Day. Just give me something to break. Must be a Limp Bizkit fan. Spellbreaker's having one of those days. He just don't want to wake up. Everything sucks. And that'll do it. That'll do it. The opponent says no thank you to the Spellbreakers. Reckless Rage, Shock, Marauding Raptor. This time I don't have like a commune or anything to fix the mana, and these are both double green, so I think that's a mulligan. Okay, better, closer, warmer. Although no spells to go with the Arcanist is the feels. But I think the Ripjaw goes to the bottom, and at least we have an army, a cavalcade of 2-drops that the opponent is usually going to try to kill. Bye-bye. Come back to us soon, Ripjaw Raptor. You are loved. Our opponent is the Wall Street Journal's Friday Night division. Obviously. Yeah, Forest. Are you going to take that? Dismal Backwater, gaining a life, showing us who's boss, getting ahead in the life race. Here's the Marauding Raptor. Let the shenanigans begin. And Temple of Milady. To the top. Must like what you see. Alright, I need double red to do what I want to do, so we have to shock on this Stomping Ground, play this Dreadhorde Arcanist, and play this Gruul Spellbreaker. Let's go, Hasties. And smash some face. Hopefully we top deck a spell so this Arcanist does something. And hopefully it's not Reckless Rage, unless my opponent plays something worth raging on. That's worth it. Come on. Okay, that's good. Can definitely be into this. Another Spellbreaker seems awesome. A Regisaur Alpha seems awesome too, but it wouldn't be for another turn, and I love the idea of applying even more pressure right now. So let's haste it up. I'm guessing this is Sultai Elementals. And an Elemental deck needs to be killed before it gets all that value engine rolling. No! Oh my god! Worst extra impulse ever. I needed those cards. Alright, you're at 9. We have 9 power, but we do need a top deck to apply a little bit more pressure, since the Leafkin Druid can do some blocking. Oh, did I need those cards? 2 communes and a shock on the bottom. Oh, could we have not distributed this a little more evenly? Uh-oh. Oh, this was kind of lethal too. Our opponent can go up to 12. Oh, then they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and they're back to 3. What can I draw from there? But I think if I don't attack, the game just spirals brutally out of my control. Oh, so close, but I think we're going to lose now. 0, I win! I don't win. All right. I think we're going to lose it now. My deck is not designed to contain Yarick. Yarick too strong. Double life, Cavalier, double land trigger. It all Jungle Hollow, more life. Yep, it's over. It's sad and over. Now, these are the games where I'd play it out, but there are so many triggers and it takes so long, I just can't bear to do it. So, good night. I know very well all the awesome things you can do, but I'm going to move on to the next one. If some of you enjoy seeing the Salty deck play out its stuff, I've definitely made videos around similar decks, and there are lots of them on YouTube. We've got some shocks and a commune. Try to find some bridge spells. I think this is the first time I've drawn shock all day. Feels like it. Maybe I'm making that up. Let's grab more dinos. I'm tempted to grab more lands, but I have to believe I can draw some. I can't just have a hand here where my only creature is a Regisaur Alpha. Now, there's an opponent I like. A little mono red. Let's see what you got for the Raptor. Mm-hmm. You bred raptors? Yep. We sure did. Take it. Don't let the opponent kill the Marauding Raptor with a shock. Make them play a lightning strike if they want the raptor dead. Double Steamkin. Oh, this is gonna go so bad for you. Ripjaw Raptor. They're moving in herds. They do move in herds. Smash. They hunt in packs. Here's Steamies. Here's Lava. Oh, mono red. It's cute. It's cute what you're going for. I see your plan here. It's not gonna work. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Ouch. This is actually going to happen. Second raptor. I guess when I play this now, though, they die because I have 2. So that's not gonna happen. Man, I got excited. Okay. So let's send these in and see how the opponent wants to take on the Marauding Raptor number 2. Maybe they'll double block and that will get it off the board for me. Take 8? Schmork? Alright. Before you get to use that Steamkin too much, let's get ragey. Let's get mad. Plus we want this damage to wear off and not open up the Ripjaw Raptor to a lightning strike. Yeah, you would die if I play you. We'll even shock. Why not flex? Yep. All the Steamkins all the time. They also move in herds. Wizards lightning on the Raptor. Yep. But here's a shock for your Steamkin. Get that out of here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Red deck no play defense. Red deck go face. Da 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 da. Schmark. We'll put the opponent at 1. See if they can beat me from this spot. Seems fine. Seems fine. Opponent decides that they're going to take out that alpha. If nothing else, they're going to take the alpha of the pack off the board. And then they're going to leave. Okay. I'll take it. I hope you enjoyed this video with the Gruul Arcanist deck and the dinosaurs. It's a fun deck and a decent deck. I would say it's somewhere between competitive and casual. It certainly can be a lot of fun as the pieces come together. I like combining the idea of selection and card draw spells like Impulse and Commune with an aggressive strategy. That feels like an aggressive strategy I enjoy more. If you feel that way, you may enjoy playing the deck, so give it a try if you've got the cards. I would not craft it. A lot of things are rotating very soon. But if you're not into crafting it and you watch this video and you're like, that's not for me, that's okay. A different deck every day, that is the CGB way. Come back tomorrow, we'll have something new for you. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.